Same thing, make sure everybody's got their hat off, hair down. Maybe not quite, but make sure everybody's all set up. I should have asked for a band t-shirt as well.
What are you saying?
Should have asked for a band t-shirt. I forgot to ask you that. Just like a general t-shirt. Right. That's the way I could, that's the way. I might just stick this one after now, now think about it.
Just basic bitch, get
Yeah.
a black t-shirt.
Let me just do that now. So
Oh, the actual matching.
I'm gonna do this as well. I'm gonna might as well.
What band's that?
It's a band. You'll see in a sec. 2 secs. Just make sure everybody's in picture and that. I think everybody's in picture. Chairs all set up, cameras rolling. Hats off, hair's down, or hair's up.
Yeah.
My hair's down. Everybody's in picture. Camera. Yeah, I think everybody's ready. Everybody's going. Gonna get shades on as well. I think. Should I put shades on?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Here we got. Yeah, there we go. We're all set. I think we're all set now. Let's do some outtakes. Yeah, that's outtakes. Yeah, tattoos as well, check.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get sharply drawn. He's probably should.
Yeah, I'm just going to just check something else off the camera.
That's
Try to do this to be quickly done, but that's it. Yeah, camera's on. I think everybody's a present, I think. We're not missing a third member.
No.
Or fourth member, or fifth member.
No, it's not two.
Just the two, right, and myself. Back in the picture, back in the room. So yeah, everybody do a check, lights on, cameras on, hats are off, hair's up, hair's down, shades are on, tattoos, black t-shirts, off the wall, it's Vans, plus, yeah, everybody's all set, I think, guys.
I know.
Yep. So you just, I know we do the crap. I started stopping to do the crap, so I'll allow you introduce the bands rather than me maybe say I normally say the Hats Off Way Down podcast. Or welcome to the Hats Off Way Down podcast. Maybe I should do that and you can introduce the band.
If you want, aye. You can do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You just go for it and just introduce yourselves and what you're on and introduce the band name and
yeah, cool. Alright, man. So do you want us to do it first?
yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Right, well, what would you? I'll introduce them. Okay. Hi guys, we're Hemlock. We're a band in Scotland, obviously. We're a two-piece desert rock, Queens of the Stone Age sort of band. So I'm Aidan, I'm the drummer, and this is the young man Ewan, guitarist and singer, the frontman himself. Some boy.
And Chris as well. Most of that's off Way Down podcast. Episode 90 now, believe it or not.
90?
Yeah, 90 getting old.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it for?
Been doing it for about 2-3 years now.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, but 90 now, it feels old. It feels like we're getting old.
Yeah, nearly 100.
Yeah,
only 10 more.
I have to get some like veteran on for something like that.
Get Slipknot in or something.
I don't know, I keep saying that. We watched the last episode, I actually had the band Tiberius on the previous episodes, writing bands from Edinburgh. Funny as hell as well. So,
yeah.
You know those guys?
I recognise the name. Well, I'm not really, because I'm sort of down from Glasgow way, so I'm not too familiar with sort of the scene up in Edinburgh as much as I'm down in Glasgow. But yeah, no, I think we've played in Edinburgh a good couple of times and met a bunch of pretty awesome bands.
Hell so. Yeah. That's really cool. It's a good scene, a good grassroots scene in Edinburgh, of course.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of that going on about there. It's really good.
Yeah.
But as well as like loads of the venues in Edinburgh, they're all fucking like right next to each other, aren't they? So
That makes life nice and easy to try and find one.
Well, I
missed that one, so the other one's there. Oh, I'm going to win the other night. Alright, we're next door. I mean,
downstairs.
Yeah.
Got Barrowmans and that as well, Fancy Laughing.
Bad Cheese is great fun.
We've actually got a gig there next month, on the 18th.
Yeah, it's
Not far 420 actually as well.
So guys, come to the gig, tickets in bio.
they're not yet. I need to do that.
I'm kidding.
Oh, they're not out yet. They'll be out when this comes out, maybe.
Aye, probably.
Not far 420 actually when they say that. Yeah. Like at the odd joint in the stoner and the odd stoner coming in. I might be the weekend actually because there's a gig at 420 and then maybe they've got the stoners to come along to the gigs.
Happy good. We should do that one night, maybe before 20 gig.
Aye, just play what?
I'll just do something. We'll just do like a psychedelic funk jam, that would be good. Yeah, everything melted.
We should just do that anyway.
Yeah, it's just become a Pink Floyd cover band, should we do that?
No, let's not do that.
Nah, let's not do that. I'm
We
not
need
getting
to do
enough.
that.
Yeah, one day.
I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, if I was playing songs for 8 minutes long, that's...
Aye.
So you've got like one songs then?
Pretty much, but
Yeah.
we've just finished recording like an EP's worth 8 tunes, and they're all finished, so we just have to put them out. Pay folk to listen to them.
Yeah, like it was 10 quid and listen to the song.
Exactly.
So it's just in the recording stages at the moment and as to speak, the EP.
Aye, so it's, with all the recordings done, we just pretty much need to do all the promo stuff now and release it. And that's just what we're working on at the minute, apart from gigs and stuff, that's kind of it.
Yeah. Because I know you guys played recently with a band called Slacker, I believe.
Aye, that was
They were awesome.
Animals, aye, they were.
Yeah, we had them on the podcast a while back. Maybe we knew the start of the podcast of interviews Slacker. Because we played Edinburgh a few times.
Aye.
It seemed like they toured quite a lot. So,
Aye, they get a bit.
Yeah.
But no, they were good. Who else was playing with that night?
I can't remember the name, but they were also really good. That was just a good night. So most nights they played, it was good. It was good bands playing. So.
Ballerman's is pretty decent most of the time as well.
Yeah.
I think the best gig we've done, I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. We've done a few decent ones.
Yeah.
So you played the band, have you been to bands before then?
Aye, we've been there a
With
few
like
times.
3 times or something like that.
I think it's 4 now.
Is it 4? You've
I think.
So we've done Banshees twice, I think.
And then we're doing that again on the 18th.
Yeah, so we were, Banshees 3,
Ballerman's
Animals
4.
4, and we've done that Purple Orange twice, have we not? Or was that just the once?
No, twice.
Is that twice?
Aye.
I like to stick to the same area. Just need to get Glasgow gigs.
I mean, we've had that Ivory Blacks a couple of times. That was
Yeah.
That's good.
the last one at Ivory Blacks was pretty good. It was quiet, but it was alright.
Yeah, it was good fun. But yeah, laugh. That's a good stage though.
Aye.
Sounds great.
Lots of metal there as well.
They deal with like punk stuff now as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's loads of punk bands deciding to come
Yeah.
for some reason. It was great.
Just like being back in the 90s again,
And neither of us were in
I think exactly. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I wasn't even bothered.
Get very grunge again.
Yeah.
Radical again.
Bring back.
Because I think they've got a few grunge bands out there now. Because you guys play about grunge now, I'd say desert rock grunge. Yeah, so
It's probably one of the bigger sort of influences, with sort of more 90s, early 2000s sort of
I would say so.
funk, grungy, rocky sort of stuff.
Nirvana and that.
Aye, we both like Nirvana and we both got like kind of a mix.
Yeah.
We're both into metal and like even funk.
But Taylor Swift.
You're a big fan.
Yeah. No.
Taylor Swift.
Some
And who else?
of the other Grande tunes are quite
Was
fun.
it Katy Perry that you really liked? Was that song? Or
No, that was a song by Miley Cyrus.
Right.
It was the Party in the USA. I just stuck in my head for about 5 months or something like that. I was like, what the hell's that song? And then I found it and I was like, yes! Good tune.
I still have no idea how that sounds.
sing song on the bus back.
Okay. Can't wait. Jamming to Miley Cyrus.
We should. Good cover.
You're going to do some cover, you're going to do some covers, Katy Perry covers.
Oh, aye.
We should do it.
Just
Move away from the royal blood and start doing Katy Perry.
Aye, why
Well,
not?
that brings some good partners along as well.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, at least folk would know the songs.
Yeah. Maybe we could be like a royal blood cover band, but instead of
Did you do one of covers?
Yeah, we did a couple, aye. Because it's kind of like the same layout, isn't it? It's just a two-piece with like a guitar and drums.
Because one of them are quite low key as well, aren't they?
Aye. I think they've kind of ventured it there a wee bit.
Like
with-
band.
with the-
yeah, they're a bit different now.
Aye, they kind of went disco-ish a wee bit, eh?
Yeah. They're still good.
Aye, I still like them.
That's still not as good as that first album.
Aye, I think now the first album was where we draw a lot of stuff for,
Yeah.
especially like the riffs and
Yeah.
just the
And same with the second album, but then it just started to become really produced and stuff
Aye.
later on. down
And
the line.
fair enough, because it's still, I still quite like it.
Yeah.
Some of the riffs are fucking class in their last album.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably who we rip off the most.
Boy, right.
Aye, definitely.
Did you not do a cover of it live?
Aye, we've done a couple. Normally chuck one in the set for good time, but we're trying to take most of the covers out and just play the original tunes. But
Yeah.
it's always good to have one that you like,
Yeah.
just to fluff it out a wee bit.
Yeah, so the covers, there's some original stuff, there's mixed, I guess.
Aye.
And then with the covers, obviously, we're trying to sort of, rather than just do it like no for no cover from the song, try and make it sort of our sort of sound and stuff. So obviously, just try to find songs that you can play just with one guitar.
Aye, I mean we try our best.
And drums, that's it.
Yeah.
We try our best.
Yeah.
Some
Some of it sounds alright.
some of it's a bit,
Yeah.
maybe no, but
It's just
One
expensive
minute.
to get set up, isn't it?
it's like half. I think I've spent more on my pedal board than I have on anything else in my life,
Yeah.
apart from the house.
Yeah.
Like that's really about it.
Aye.
Aye, it's ridiculous.
So it goes his pedalboard.
House, guitar, pedal board. Aye, that is exactly what it is.
At least you get priorities.
Aye, I know. I mean, like, we spent enough money on it.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing it. If you've got on Facebook Marketplace, man, it's a curse.
Yeah.
It's like a band. Aye, no, it is because I just spend all my money.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been a band then? For a while.
Yeah, a bit.
I think so. I think it's like a year and a half.
So not too long.
Yeah. But no, so we we knew each other from college in a way. We kind of bumped into each other once or twice, but so we've known each other, I suppose, for a bit longer. And,
Yeah, for quite a while.
Aye, so that's probably about
Quite a while.
2.5
years.
three, something like that. So, and then I'm now stuck with you. Yeah.
aye.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's alright.
You're contracted though.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I don't know. Is that in small print?
Yeah.
Nathan doesn't see the contract.
Yeah. I made you sign it in your sleep.
Did you? I didn't display a lot.
Signed up with Marshall Records then or something.
You said?
Marshall Records, if that's your contract.
I wish.
Yeah. So,
That'd be great.
yeah, so did you guys like do music, I guess, in college maybe?
Aye, I left and you stuck it out.
Yep.
And now you
I'm
teach
just
it.
working now,
Aye.
so yeah, I've not left the place. So did there, then started working. Good fun.
I avoided that. It was good.
You're not fun in education, are you?
No, I can't say it.
Just get to play riffs and sleep.
No, I don't really sleep.
Just play riffs and swear.
Aye, pretty much. This is kind of all I do.
It's not that bad of a life, is it?
Play with the dog.
And play with the dog. Yeah. I can't remember that.
So you guys are wearing some cool band t-shirts?
No, the day.
No, we're just very basic.
Yeah,
I should have put my black jeans on.
I know.
Could have been matching.
Oh, no, then I thought we were just like twins.
Yeah.
We do dress the same all the time.
I would, yeah.
Because what we used to say, okay, we'll wear a Nirvana t-shirt for a gig tonight just so we look sort of coordinated. And then we just would accidentally just wear it at the same time. Alright, sick. Couple of weeks later, same t-shirt. Couple of weeks later, same band but different t-shirt. Oh, it's great.
You know, I just bought, I bought me another one.
Another one?
It's great.
Grow up.
I think I've got a bit well. But it's turned into a thing now that folk just think I really, really like Nirvana t-shirts. So they just keep buying me them.
Yeah, obviously they're alright bands, they were cool when you were 15, but you kind of grow out of them.
Nah, I like them, man.
Yeah, they're alright. I think they're good. They're good.
Yeah, good.
I just don't listen to them. I listen to Nevermind too much.
Yeah.
I kind of avoided that.
Yeah, I was like the first proper big rock album that I listened to.
That's what's the overplayed quite a lot, isn't it? To this day.
Like, see when I hear Smells Like Teen Spirit, I just want to cry.
No, sir, I've never actually listened to that song from start to finish.
It's horrible.
Like, I just heard it.
Yeah, no, so I need to teach it all the time and we cry.
That would be
Don't get you wrong, drums are cool, isn't it?
To be fair, I think that's cool, but
yeah.
like, I think that's something, maybe not everybody, but a lot of folk don't think about them that. It's like, they accidentally done a lot of cool stuff, like musically.
Yeah, they just didn't realise it.
Aye. Or maybe they did and just didn't see it.
Yeah, that was the whole facade. I don't actually know how to play my instrument, but he's
But
just sat there
amazing,
saying,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe it was.
Don't think so.
Nah, probably not. It was too cool for that.
Yeah.
So we talk about the trip then, as I said, that trip, because it's also you guys are wearing black t-shirts, so I don't know if you want to say anything about them.
What you said?
About a trip, what we're wearing on, because we talk about this in the podcast, most of the episodes we do.
Well, I'm just a heavy goth. Most of the time, like, there's no way around it, to be totally honest.
Yeah, well, I don't really care about fashion. I'm just the most bizarre person to wear clothes.
You're just the most bizarre person.
Yeah. Skinnies and a t-shirt and a pair of bashed up Air Forces. Odd socks most of the
You're
time.
wearing my jacket.
And I'm wearing his jacket, yeah, and I stole it off him. You know.
Right.
No, you gave it to me.
I did give it to you.
And then I just never gave you it back.
Aye.
I've got my clothes. I'll steal all your clothes, man.
Don't.
I've got
like 6 Nirvana t-shirts you can have.
Oh, brilliant.
You can
Have
have
some
all
of them.
Or some of them.
Yeah. Not the expensive ones.
They're all for like pre-marked, right?
So.
Pre-marked ones, or the H&M ones.
I can get mine from like Boohoo or something.
That's where I get most of my band t-shirts, to be fair. They're actually alright.
Cheerful.
And they're like actual licensed ones too.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to get some new Sleep Token drip.
So to all the retails, selling band t-shirts.
Yeah.
That's great. We have to spend fucking
Even
60 quid at a gig to get a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Even
Some of
like
them are cool though.
the Metallica shirts and pull on there as well. And
See something, to be honest, I've never been a Metallica fan.
Nah.
I have to say.
I don't know if that's not my type of metal.
Nah.
So,
I mean, I like James Hetfield. I think he's a cool guy.
yeah.
And I like the bass player, I can't remember his name.
Chris or Robert.
No, the I know Cliff Burton, he was fucking sick, but I mean, the bass players have got now. I can't remember.
Robert something.
Is that?
Robert.
Aye, Robert. I can't remember, he's like Spanish or something.
So, I don't know. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Aye. But I think it's the same thing as Nirvana, isn't it? It's like, they go that big that you can't really get away from them.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. Because are they still releasing stuff?
Metallica.
Yeah.
I think, are they?
Started going, we used to have them like a couple of years back, didn't they? Or a year or two back.
Did they?
How do you like manage to
Come up with new things.
come up with new things?
Yeah, I know.
Because I remember I watched that video, it was like they were on the studio and one of the guys was doing like a solo and then Lars picked up saying, "We've done that before, that's on an old song." And they're like, "Oh fuck, aye, it is, that's a song 4 years ago."
So is that the one where they all fell it?
I don't know.
The documentary?
I can't
So
remember.
it's the Anger came out, and that was a so Anger was a bit of a shit album. And it
Yeah.
Polarising. I mean, the snare is fucking shocking in that album. Have you heard it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's like a bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
Alex-
bad.
Forget what's of conversations about this album on the podcast.
Yeah.
How bad it is.
I mean, like, see, to be honest, I've never listened to a Metallica album from start to finish. I don't. It's never been a band I've been that into.
I think I've listened to like 3 songs by them, maybe 4, and they're the top ones that when you search them up, it's their top songs. So
See, I prefer like Pantera and that.
Hell Untitled.
Pantera's sick.
yeah, I don't know. It's just that sort of, I don't know, 90s sort of metal. It's not really my thing.
Groove metal.
Yeah,
See,
the only
I don't like Megadeth either.
the only sort of band from that time that sort of got onto was like Slipknot and stuff. But
Slipknot.
to be honest, I'm not really a fan of that new album. Was a bit immense, I thought.
But Slipknot.
They'd have a bit less heavy bits in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Cody Taylor, man.
No, because I've been listening back to a lot of the older stuff, the first 3 albums, and it's
It's
just
good.
so good. And then it just,
Because man, we done the whole the Stone Sour that he was in.
yeah,
Cody Taylor.
can't mind. I think Cody Taylor's on Bank.
Aye, no, the Stone Sour was the thing he done. Like when he, I don't know if he left Slipknot or if he just decided to do something else. But it was just like, no soft, but like obviously the total opposite for Slipknot.
Yeah. Oh, is he not doing his own stuff?
I think he does like all the acoustic stuff as well. I don't know.
Mental.
Aye.
But no, I'm more
He
sort of.
released his own album, didn't he?
Aye.
Years back, didn't he? I actually haven't listened to it, but I'll give it a listen. I get off track quite a lot metal bands and albums, releases. I do listen to a lot of heavy metal. I do appreciate some metalcore in that.
Yeah, I'm more of than the metalcore side. Yeah.
What stuff?
Well, I've been listening to Outtakes quite a bit recently, and I'm getting into their earlier stuff, and it's pretty heavy.
I think the stuff's great as well.
Yeah, and then some of the old Britney Horizon stuff's pretty good.
See,
last couple out, but last album was like the one they just put out was really good, but also that was quite produced and stuff.
Yeah,
But there was some pretty good stuff in that.
Next Gen, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, what was it? Potion? No, that was Survival Horror was the one before. I can't remember what this new one was called.
Yeah, I think
It was the one with the wee doll on it. The artwork.
Kind of like futuristic, kind of electronic elements mixed with.
he's got a clothing brand.
All these out.
Yeah.
That stuff's alright. It's pretty expensive though.
Aye,
There's some cool t-shirts.
Is he still doing that stuff?
Aye,
Sure.
I think it's like it's gone pretty well for him. Like
He's got the house, I think.
well, aye, he's living comfortably.
I don't know if he still lives in Sheffield, because that's where they were based about.
I
So.
don't know if I think his clothing brand are still based in England. Like, but I don't know if they're staying. What band I've been here as well? Like, seen Bullet.
Bullet?
Aye, like Bullet
Bullet from a Valentine.
Real for Valentine.
Aye, they're all just cool, man.
I've listened to one album by them, and that was the one that had, what was it? Had Tears for Fears. Not Tears for Fears.
That's Fears.
Fucking brilliant. That's that band.
Years.
Yeah, that, what song is it called? Tears Don't
Yeah,
Fall.
aye,
That's
aye.
the one.
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears featuring Build My
Oh,
Man.
imagine they covered that. That'd be
It
great.
might be the shout, like the start of the shout cover of that.
That'd be class.
So whatever that album was called, that's
I can't
it.
remember. No, they were good.
It's Poison, the Poison.
Poison, that was it, yeah. That was a good album.
That's
Good
a great
on
album.
there.
That's the OG metal band that got me into metal.
Yeah.
No, they were good.
But no, I've been fucking sleep talking quite a bit
Me
recently.
too, actually. I was listening to them on the way in.
I've got a slightly bad addiction to them right now.
Have they not just like changed their image stuff?
I think so, yeah, but they kind of do that every time.
Because,
Is it?
Yeah, they're different kinds of talk from elements. The music. It's not heavy. It's heavy at some points, but I feel like it's not got that kind of riffy kind of feel to it.
Yeah, well, because the thing is with that new song that they just put out was really bizarre because it was like really soft, and then everything comes in. I can't remember what tunings the guitar and stuff were in, but people were just saying it's like silly drop tunes and stuff, and it's just like. Something like that. It's just like, it's great.
We give it a listen at some point.
The only thing that's
Like saxophone solo at the end of it was pretty sick.
Like half their songs are like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's like,
yeah, the more you listen to them, you realise that all the songs are pretty much the same. They'll follow the same structure. Nice and soft, soft.
Aye, but I mean,
funky drums.
so works for them.
That's again. So
If it works.
I think they're pretty unique. So
No, I think they're pretty cool then.
yeah.
Like who's who's band now? Like probably one of the biggest bands in this current generation, rock metal now.
Aye, I mean, where did they even come from? It was just came to them.
It just came out of nowhere, to be honest.
Well, everybody like. So I had that massive song that was on like Instagram and that.
Yeah, because I think it was. Because they've been going about for a while, because I think they were releasing music back in like 2014 and stuff, so they've been about for like 10 years or
Lots of
something.
bands have been, but they had like one thing
But I think because if you can watch early footage of them and you can see just like a slow progression of, because I'm pretty sure they've played Glasgow like 3 or 4 times or something. So first it was a tiny venue, then it was, I can't remember, I think they've only played it 3 times. I mean, it was a small venue, Balmalands, and then the Hydro. So it was like 3 times in the country.
Many bands.
Small band, small venue, big venue, biggest venue. And you're like, fuck.
But the headline download this year on Lights.
And they're doing that. I got a lot of hate.
Yeah,
people were raging about that.
I can see that too.
But whose headline was what? Green Day was headlining.
Download.
Yeah, was it? I think it was Green Day, wasn't it?
Something like that.
I
Yeah.
can't remember what the lineup was.
Was Bippy Clyde on the bill as well?
You see Biffy Clyro being on it.
I think they're playing Transmit.
Is it Transmit?
They might be playing Red and Leeds, but I know Bring Me and Limp Bizkit are playing on the same day at Red and Leeds. That would be mental.
Aye.
So it's pretty crowded, yes.
Aye. I think you'd be hard pushed to see anything.
Well, that's what, because I think, Limp Bizkit were in Glasgow the other week, and I was watching some of the footage from that gig. It was insane.
I heard that like they were late and shit though.
They could do that to Limp Bizkit and do the fun.
Yeah.
And then they finished, or they started the set, finished the set with the same song. I was like, who's got to say anything about that?
Yeah. But it was like, because I was thinking about going, and I was like, it was expensive, but I was like, it would probably be a good gig, so I didn't go. But then seeing some of the footage, I was like, nah, I would have much rather wanted a seating ticket at that. Because it was like, you know, if you're at most gigs at the Hydro, you've got movement at the front.
No,
it's a bit
everywhere it was a
seat. And then everything up the rafters as well, was all jumping up and down. So that would be insane to play on a stage like that.
Even the shade would move if you're jumping at the same time.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Hydro didn't fall down.
Yeah, so it's sketch, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they were saying that was probably one of the most energetic gigs that's probably been. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it is, to be honest. It was like, because I watched that Woodstock documentary the other day as well.
The fucking riots.
Jesus
Yeah. That was nice.
Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to go there. That would have been awesome.
I mean,
I would have happily died in a mosh pit to.
I think you would have.
Yeah, I would have just been like, I'll accept my fate at this point.
Swallowed by the crowd.
Nah, to be honest, that probably would have been a pretty horrible festival.
Oh, I think, see, like the last day,
Yeah.
because they couldn't even get out.
Yeah. And no, I was just watching the documentary, it doesn't seem real. Because it was like, well, this day was bad, but it's getting worse. This day was really bad, just wait until tomorrow. And it's just like, fucking like a war zone. Like, just people blowing things up.
And then folks started ripping the stage apart and that, man. Okay. But like, when the day that I finished and everybody was trying to go home, they stopped all the cars for getting out.
Yeah.
And the folk were just like, please. Like, covered in shite and dirt and food.
Yeah. I still think the best thing was just all the police crew just running in.
I know.
Like hundreds of police just batting everything. That was quite funny. Yeah, that would have been an awesome gig.
But like, apparently, like, the whole festival was just terribly organised. Like,
What year was that again?
99. Wasn't it? Was it 1999?
I think so.
So that's when the first album just came out with the big album, you know. Because that's when Biscuit Oscar Blues said also.
They were headlining, wasn't they?
Yeah.
And then that's like when they fucking started rioting. I mean, I don't think they started rioting.
And they incited riots.
There's a difference.
Yeah, big difference.
But I think it would have been cool to be there, but only for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, I'm in
It's
danger.
a bit much now, yeah. I'll go home.
Probably could have sat this one out, watched it on telly, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure folk tried to like rob cameras and that too. Like the ones that actually filmed the festival and shit.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think they should redo another. They should do another one.
But exactly like that.
Yeah. But with more like health and safety.
Nah, it ruins it.
Yeah.
You've got to do it, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it like it's back in like it's 1999.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be funny, man. Somebody would die, like people would die. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing that's not fair is, see in America, right, they have awesome music festivals.
Yeah.
Ours will be a shit compared to the ones over there. They've got like, because some of their like big metal festivals and stuff pretty much just get every big metal band in the world.
Well, have you ever heard of that, it's called Monsters of Rock. It's like a cruise. And it's like 2 weeks long. And the hundreds of bands go on it.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck?
That would be
Extreme goes
awesome.
on.
So don't do it here in Boxer, that's
No, it's all in America.
I know. Because there's something like local, you know, like local bands, you know.
Because there's one.
I got a ticket for this, like $400.
Dude, they used to camp out.
400, that's not that bad if you think for a 2 week cruise.
It's hundreds of different bands playing.
Yeah, do you want to go?
We'll take our stuff and we'll just jump on a stage.
Because there was another one as well, I think I saw it was called like 10,000 tons of metal or something.
That's
that was quite funny. I think that's just an awesome idea, music festival on a cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was like Woodstock 1999, then you would die.
You might get thrown over.
No, the boat would sink.
Yeah.
Folk would start ripping apart the boat.
Yeah.
Just to do like a grassroots version of it in a Carmack ferry, that's it.
That'd be amazing.
Hide out one of those barges and just go down the Clyde.
Maybe you can do that.
Yeah, we should. How much do you think it would theoretically cost to hire out one of those and some wee guy to
Couple grand probably.
kill Bob? Bastard. How many people? How many people?
More than what we have got in.
More than what? Aye. How many kids sell tickets? Just get them on a boat.
Aye, unless they've got like a fear of water or the Clyde.
Or we could just do it in canoes. So I'll sit in a canoe and just hope for the best it doesn't capsize.
Would be no move at all.
Aye, no, you'll be on one. I'll have my drum kit on the other.
And you'll have to be like attached to another one.
Yeah, for buoyancy,
Aye.
so it don't fall. And then
We can do that.
just go down the Clyde and hope we don't.
I'll get one of the wee like battery powered amps in my belt.
No, we need to be loud. We need to get a noise complaint. Break the Geneva
Put one in
Convention.
my back.
Yeah.
Can't be something to do that.
That'd be good. Yeah, see if we get big and famous, we'll do that.
Off the.
Go down the plane and have a gig.
The boat would get fucking dissolved in the water and
Because one of my mates was, he works in Tim Hortons and apparently his big area manager was saying to him, he was like, why do we get live music in? I was like, live music in a fucking fast food restaurant? What's you on about? And then it just brought it, there was that video for like early 2000s, like there was that American DIY scene. It was like, what the fuck is up, Denny's? It's just like a death metal band in Denny's. And I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. Just a random Tim Hortons.
So like a basement gig, like somebody's house.
Yeah.
I have done it, like, but it was in like rich people's houses.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Yeah. Because it's not as...
like rich people.
Oh, right, I thought you were saying like the basement's some like dodgy.
That too.
It was like a room.
Aye.
You could sleep in it comfortably for your life.
Aye. But I would love to do that. That would be cool, man. Or just rent like, I don't know, like a space and just invite hundreds of folk.
You ever should do that?
Should.
Basement hardcore guy.
On a boat as well.
On a boat, aye.
Yeah,
Maybe this could be a thing.
Do it on a boat, do it in the brig.
I've seen a thing advertised at the Banco. There's a Banco disposable. Are you familiar with those guys? They're actually doing a boat, playing on a boat apparently.
I think that's pretty
Seen
cool.
that? I've seen it somewhere and then like hell yeah, that's
This is going to turn into a thing now.
Yeah, well, I suppose that kind of
We
happened.
should just get a blow up canoe. Take it to every
I
gig.
think
Yeah, just play the water, just you know, the acoustic guitar, me in the beach.
That's a music video.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
I think they're doing it down inside Queensferry because
I mean, that would be the place to do it. It is.
yeah, I've just seen it. It'll be a first. I guess it's a first because I don't think I've ever seen it advertised.
I mean, fucking
for
freezing.
metal bands.
Yeah.
Oh, if you fall in the water, you're rumped, aren't you?
Well, aye.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, just on the boat.
Yeah.
Even in the summer, it's cold.
That was, well, I suppose that kind of happened because, what was it, last year we did a wee sort of festival up in Iona.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing ever because it was just a bizarre festival, just playing in a rural island that has about 3 people that lives. It was awesome.
It was cool.
And I suppose that was kind of happening on the 3-minute ferry, people just playing guitar to themselves. But
Aye. There's buskers and that.
it wasn't the same as getting a full band, but we should have done that in a way. We didn't have any power or amps, a drum kit actually. Yeah, so we could have done that.
I mean, we had an amp, I think. Did I take my amp?
No, I don't think you did. You should never brought one home with you. Still up there.
No, I didn't. You're right.
Yeah.
I thought I did.
That was
I was gone.
Yeah, and then you realised you would have to track it. Well, the same small island, but you needed to walk everywhere and it made it feel massive.
Aye. It was the walk to the campsite and that was like a mile and a half.
Which again, it's not far, but when you're
Carrying houses,
carrying all your music gear,
A
and
tent.
your tent,
food.
most of it was just
Clothes.
big, massive bags of booze, to be honest. That was the majority
Aye.
of the weight.
And that helped because we didn't have that to bring home with us because we finished it.
We did finish it.
That was
That was
good
just the
stuff.
first night.
Aye.
And then we were rationing for the next 2. It was like, right, okay, right, we've got 12 cans left, but we've got 3 days to go. Bastards, right?
There was a shop, but
There was a shop, but it was expensive.
it was also the only option.
And then they did have nice cider in the green room that we could just take, I
Aye.
think. But I did take them out for that a wee bit.
Did you?
Yeah, when they said help yourself, I was like,
You helped yourself.
say less. And in the back you go.
I don't even like I took anything for the green room. I took a bottle of water.
Aye, we missed out. Also, I'm pretty sure I had COVID that weekend as well.
Aye, we just said
I
that.
was very ill.
You were. You also bust my air mattress.
No,
You did. As soon as I blew it up,
no, I'm sure.
I slept on the ground
So did I.
for the whole weekend.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Well, you gave me the nice comfy one.
I felt bad. Even though I blew them both up.
Yeah. Also, I was quite, we did that gig, and oh jeez, I can't speak, sorry. Oh my goodness. We did that when we just started the band, that's what I was trying to say.
You were in the band for a month or two.
Yeah, because I remember it was at the first gig that we did, we done rehearsals for a couple of weeks, and then you were like, oh, I've got this cool gig up in Ireland, and I was like, sick. So I think I was in the band for 2 months before we did that.
Yeah.
Didn't really know you too well, and then we were
Spinning.
sleeping with each other, and that was great.
Aye.
Yeah.
I cuddled you all weekend.
Did you?
Did. Actually, the first night, or the first morning,
Yeah.
I woke up and I was actually cuddling you.
Wow.
Aye, we were spinning, man.
That's all that's brought us together.
I know. I mean, I wasn't sure if you knew about that, but you do now.
Yeah, that's fine.
No regrets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It did bring us closer, I think. That was quite fun.
Yeah.
Gig-wise, it wasn't our strongest.
No.
We played at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But it does have a wee like 5-year-old period rocking out. Which
It was
quite
quite
funny.
child. She loved it.
And yeah, what you were saying when you were saying a bit earlier that you love riffs and swearing, that was pretty much what you were saying.
Aye.
3 in the afternoon, there was a kid, hundreds of kids about.
It wasn't hundreds of kids, it was a couple. And the rest was all.
I'm pretty sure you dropped more F-bombs than other words in that set. It was
Probably, man. It was constant swearing.
And then you could just see all the older people just going like.
They started off kind of smiling.
And then it got to a point
just
of,
like.
and it was like wee kids going like that, like, come here.
Aye, so shocker, we've not been invited back. But aye.
To be honest, I don't think it was. It was cool, but it was like a folk.
Aye, no, we should not have been there, man.
Yeah, it was funny.
It
But
was.
I'd see from like a metal band, that would have been
Even better.
even funnier.
Yeah.
It's just like one guy in the wee library room while we violin just go do, and then before us it's like a trad band, and then it's like that'd be
Like
great.
a death metal.
See that scary void that was.
Yeah.
Aye, they got other stuff stolen.
Yeah, I
Shit.
heard about that.
Aye, it was me.
Oh, that was yours though. You probably should say that. It might be worse than that.
No, I have to say this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep saying it until it gets bigger. And they find it. Because obviously, wasn't me, I wasn't in Australia. I know people that were in Australia.
Ah, so you did it.
Aye, exactly. I just paid for it. Just for a laugh. I mean, they got most of it back. Apart from the guitar.
Yeah.
Didn't they? That's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's good to go that way. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Are we recording again? Yeah. I can also talk about the punk festival as well. You know, we do Climate Island every year as well.
Oh, aye, forget that.
What one's that?
Happens in Ireland once a year,
Alright, okay.
and they do it in August.
Yeah.
And they have like punk hardcore bands on the bill
On an island?
on Climate Island.
Who's that?
So you know what Climate is in Edinburgh?
No, really.
You're the big guy when it goes over, and you have to kind of go over when the tide's out because it's like it's an island, but you have to time it by the tides.
That's kind of cool.
Aye, that is cool.
Oh, so once you're on it, that's you.
Yeah, that's you kind of starts for the night if you're on it. If you're on it.
That's kind of cool. We should do that.
I know, we get stuck.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, and you have to take your equipment along as we were saying earlier. Take your shit there, that.
No, at least it's only up this way, isn't it?
Aye, yeah, it's also like, it's not like 2 ferries away.
Yeah.
But no, I forgot what that was a thing. What
That's
is that
a big
called?
What's that?
What is that
Punk,
called?
I can't remember the name of it again. I think it's something Punk Over the Island or something.
I need to look it up.
That's pretty cool. Is it primarily just punk stuff that do
I
that?
think they do their hardcore band as well, but mainly punk.
Alright.
I'm guessing it's like once we do it, it's normally in August, I think.
Yeah.
So, but it seems like it happens every year.
Yeah.
I think it's free to go. So the problem is maybe just have to get your equipment there and back, you know, the weather as well and all that.
Aye, I mean, that's the thing with the kinds of gigs is it's weather dependent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I should have walked in.
and living in Scotland,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're at the mercy.
Well, we're getting into the spring now. So this is coming along now.
Aye, I mean, we've had a few nice days, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably all we'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get our summer when it's not summer.
Passing
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe get along, just come along. It should be free. I would consider it as well, but it's.
Was it free to go to as well?
I think so.
Just if you're- If you're a punter.
Yeah, I think so.
Aye, you just go.
That's alright.
Yeah.
But obviously you have
That'll
to
be a
camp.
good week. That'll be a good week day.
Aye. You'd have to camp out though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Did you say August?
I think so.
I don't know.
I might have to wait. I might have to find it. Maybe actually.
I'll look at that. That'll be quite good.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
Yeah. I think we were still talking about a trip a little bit because I'm not really talked about myself. You know, I'm a bit baggy. I'm baggy. You know, I'm like my biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got my Vans jumper, off the wall jumper, hoodie.
Was that a Vans jumper?
Yeah, so it's a hoodie. So I would
Ah.
it's a roof.
I didn't know it was Vans.
Yeah, it's a Vans, apparently. I think it's a
Aye,
Vans.
it's-
It's a
it's-
Vans.
When did
Yeah.
they start doing metal?
I don't know. It's not. It's
That's
this.
kind of cool.
It's
actually.
straight metal.
Yeah.
This was pretty bad, so I picked it up in the van shop quite recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite loose fit as well.
Yeah.
I kind of like the sort of loose fit stuff, you know. I'm not like I used to wear a lot of skinnier stuff back in the day, you know. But I'm loose, so I've got these relaxed fit joggers, pants, you know, Zara pants.
I'm just not a fan of the bag. It's just
Yeah.
you get wind up your leg.
Aye, see,
Yeah.
that's what
Especially if it's a windy day, it's a bit like,
Aye.
it's a bit nasty.
Like that. Exactly.
Aye, it freezes your balls, man.
Yeah, and I got my dots. I should have got my
dogs, man.
I should have got Vans actually. I should have bought my Vans with me actually.
I got these in Poland. Well, that's well good, man. 30 quid, mate.
Did you?
I went into the van shop in Edinburgh. £90 for them.
Are they Puma comfy ones?
No, just normal ones, mate.
Is that how much Vans are these days?
90 quid, I think.
90 quid.
But I bought these for 30.
Vans used to be cheap. They were like the
Yeah.
cheaper shoes that you could get. 90 quid?
But it's because they're fucking trendy, man, isn't it?
I hate Vans.
Why?
They don't have every pair of Vans that I've had, they just hurt my feet.
Nah.
Like mental. I just can't get
I
behind
quite
it.
get that with Converse, man. I
Yeah.
always read Converse too.
I don't know what it was about them. They just hurt.
A lot of folk get like that, man. You have to break them in too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
Converses, did you say as well?
Aye, Converse. I had a pair of Converse for like 2 years. And I've still got them. And they're fucked.
Yeah, the ones with the holes at the side.
Aye, you know. Aye, no, they're right. It's because I used to do it when we were working that way.
Yeah.
But they're like, there's no grip on them anymore
No.
at all. So see if the flares right in my work, just fucking slide. So I can't wear them, man. But I just got the Martins as well, and they're fucking sick.
Yeah.
What soft dots did you get in?
Just like the normal, like the boot ones, but
I use like Chelsea ones.
aye, no, there's like the combat boot
Yeah,
ones.
the one, the original ones.
Aye,
Yeah.
and like I love them, but it's two
Yeah.
of them, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking roasting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of walking about in boots unless I'm
Mm.
like on a mission. I mean, like climbing a mountain or something. That's when I wear a pair of boots.
Yeah.
Where have you ever climbed a mountain?
I've done a lot of climbing, mate. Thank you very much.
Were
Right?
you hiking? Is it hike as well?
Nah, I'm 10 fast on hike.
Yeah. I do.
I'm a fat dick.
I'm
off done.
Yeah.
Nah, I only wear boots if I'm on a mission. They're just too heavy. They mess with my coordination. Same,
equilibrium.
yeah, same if I wear baggies, they just mess with my coordination.
You're like a child, or like a
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
If your tail and the whiskers go like all floppy and that.
No, because it's one of my other bands that I'm in. Obviously, we're kind of going for that sort of skater sort of aesthetic, I suppose. So it's like really baggy stuff.
Baggy pants.
Yeah. So when I've been having to wear one of the like quite baggy jeans, and the first time I put them on, I was actually like, what, you know, you watch those videos of, like putting socks on kittens and stuff, and then you're just like, can he walk? I was like, so I was actually tripping up over myself. Fuck's that? Fucking jeans down there, and I was like, is that normal? And they're like, aye. I'm like, why? Just do it like that, nice and comfy, doesn't slip off.
You need to kind of turn them up.
Boot cuts are alright. If you're wearing trainers, they're a bit fucking stupid. But
yeah, I'm not a fan of those big.
So they've got my van. I think these don't fit in my DM when I think of them. Still in my black vans and I thought about it.
I guess vans are always a safe option.
Yeah.
Why should you use it?
No, I was going to pick the Air Force, man, because they're comfy, can't go wrong, and they also add a bit of extra inch to your height.
Is that what it is?
That's it.
That's it, see, it's sitting there. Say that
They make you a bit taller.
you've got like lifts in your shoes.
No, well, that's why I don't need to. Just look at that. It's like.
Did you include that black bit on when you got them? It's just an extra bit.
Only issues, they're just silly expensive.
They are, mate. Like, they used to be no bad too. Because I had a pair of the
Pretty sure they used to be like 80 odd quid.
Ah,
90 quid. Now they're like 120, 130.
that's just mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Too expensive these days.
I know.
Yeah.
You better go to a charity shop, man. Charity shops is great.
Yep.
Take a shot of that.
Nah, cause I don't ever really get designer stuff. The only branded thing I'll get is paper trainers. So, but it's not, it's no brand on my feet, it's more just.
Because they're not cheap shit.
Well, they are cheap shit, but it's like.
Less cheap shit and less cheap shit.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Well, that's a wee bit of a trip then.
Yeah.
If we talk about like instruments, you guys need to say.
Yep.
Yeah, anything about that?
I mean,
Guitars and amps, I think.
plenty. Okay. I mean, I only really used two, really. I've got the silver one, it's like a Washburn. It's like a signature model of a band or a guitarist that I really like.
Well, there's not a story about that. Is it not actually owned by them?
Aye, it used to be like 2002 or something.
Yeah, it's got a history of that thing.
Aye, it's cool. It's done me well. Like, I've had it for fucking years now.
Yeah.
But that's definitely like my main guitar. Like, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And then I've got a telly as well that I've recently just got.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
It's pretty cool. The only thing is with that is it's got one of the old jacks on it, so it just keeps falling out the guitar.
Yeah.
Which is never good because it's got a fucking whack on the soldering, and I hate soldering, so I don't really want to fix it. And it's just hundreds of pedals, man.
Yeah, you love your pedals.
I know, so it makes it sound like there's more than just me and you.
Much, yeah.
It's like if we get one of the vocal harmonisers too, just for a laugh. But I don't know how much that.
Yeah,
That'd be
probably
cool.
not cheap.
Probably not, no.
No.
And it's just an extra thing to carry, isn't it?
Yeah.
And try to get on a train with.
Yeah. But no, well, all my stuff I just fucking buy all my cymbals second hand.
I mean, that's
Because cymbals are not cheap,
no.
so I just worked it out. If I wanted to get a full new set, I'm probably going to get about 1200 quid or something for a new set of cymbals. I'm like, oh.
You use quite a bit though, do you know?
I take the piss, yeah. Not with us, but for other bands and stuff, I use a bit more. Pretty sure the biggest setup I had was like 9 cymbals, I think, at once.
That's just
It was so fun. Actually, we played that gig. That was that one that we played in Bathgate at the Dreadnought.
Was it? Oh, aye,
It was what, like
Yeah,
what you had,
aye.
like 3 up, 3 down,
Aye, no.
kick, 2 snares, and another fucking 4 toms. So what was that? 3 sides.
For like
It was like
set.
yeah, it was like a 10-piece drum kit,
Aye.
and then with like because I had all my cymbals with me, and then asked to use some of his, I think I had like, yeah, it was probably about 12, I think it probably worked out at the end. So fun. Could I play that kit? No. It's just, it was too much to play with, because I was only used to either having 2 toms or 3 or something, but when you've got six, yeah, it's like running around the kit, you're like, oh shit, right, okay, now I've messed that one up.
That's fucking fun.
So, yeah,
That was quite a fun gig actually.
that was good fun. That actually went quite well.
We need to get back in there.
So Hemlock's like one of the bands in back 8.
Yeah.
I think they have the odds, but I think like bands like Being and Mars play there as well, don't they?
They get quite a lot of folk in there.
Yeah, because I think they get the odd metal band there.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Because there's also a club as well, isn't it?
Oh,
The rock club.
nightclub upstairs.
Yeah.
It's all rock music now, that was, it's always good, but I have the bands on like earlier on. And then, I think it's like after like 12 or something else.
Yeah.
But that's good. Everybody loves the adrenaline.
That was good fun. Drink prices weren't stupid expensive either.
I mean, that's basket.
Which, that's one thing venues just charge so much money for things, man.
Even pubs that have live music are really more expensive than. And I get it, but fuck that one.
So it's kind of like money is expensive, these places now, kind of expensive now. Yeah.
I mean, me and the missus went to see Zach Sabbath.
Zach Sabbath, is that Wales?
Aye, it's like him playing
Sabbath.
all the Sabbath stuff. It's class, mate. It was at the O2 in Glasgow. I paid like 20 quid for 2 pints.
Cool.
I think we had like a pint each.
Yeah, I think the hydro's like seven or 8 quid, but you're limited to 3.
Aye.
So I think it like caps your card after like 3 pints.
It's not very good then. I don't know.
It's also like all shit beer too. Which, I mean, I'm not picky, to be fair.
Yeah.
But if you're paying like 10 or a pint, it's sort of like.
It's just annoying holding something for 2 hours.
It's because you take 2 hours to fucking drink it.
No. Well, it's because you can't like go back and get another one, can you?
Aye, maybe you can.
Because you need it.
You get banned.
I just need to go through everything.
That's why you get fucking 5 at a time.
Yeah, true.
You get 2 in each hand and then 1 in there.
That's not 5, that's. Oh, it is.
You're a fucking retard.
How
What do you mean that's not?
How do you hold?
I want a pub, mate. 2 cups in each hand and you hold 1 with your teeth and just drink it.
That's quite impressive.
Or you can go like that and just hold them all together, but then if you're trying to get through everybody.
Mine will be plastic.
Aye. Aye, but you can like manage it, you don't have to squeeze them, you just hold them. But if you're walking through a sea of people, that's never a good move.
No.
No. I went to see Slash at the Hydro and that's what I've done. So I was just there by myself, so I was getting pushed.
No.
Yeah, great stuff, guys. Have you got any like upcoming gigs then? I think you said yourself that you've got one in Edinburgh.
We've got one on Good Friday, the 18th of April. That's at the Banshees.
That might get a big turn up then.
Aye,
Yeah, good.
and then we've got one on the 25th of April, which is my birthday, in Glasgow.
Alright.
So you got a birthday gig as well then?
Aye, I think before we had.
Yeah, so I'm about to go.
Aye, also at Ivory Block.
Yeah. Well, mine was like the day before my birthday,
Aye.
so it was close enough.
And then we've not really got much else apart from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have to wait and see. Try not to book them too much like in advance because we both just end up forgetting about them.
Yeah, hopeless.
Aye. Aye.
Yeah.
My bands have managers.
Aye. Aye. I need to get a planner or something.
Maybe get like promoters to put the bands up, put bands on like Red Cross promotion.
Aye, see that's what's happening on the 18th. It's like CVG. It's like a promotional company. We've been with them before. They're really good. They're sound guys as well. I think last time we got a photographer and everything there.
Yeah, and they were very good with sort of with the cause and everything. It was like they were like, it's obviously very much for you guys. It was like once the venue's been paid off type thing.
So the bands
and else when it gets split between bands. So it works out well if you're for doing that. But obviously like, a lot of big promoters and stuff. It's like it's like sell a ticket for 12 quid. Oh, there's 3. You're lucky for 10 quid. You're getting 3 quid.
No, I think he did 10.
Oh right, aye. And then I'm not gonna have any promotion companies.
No, but a lot of venues are like that as well. It's like pay to play.
Yeah.
Like you get tickets that they don't promote, that you have to promote.
Yeah.
You sell them for whatever price. Give the venue fucking half it, and I've just done all the work. All you've done is let me play in your house. So,
Your house.
Like, come on. And it's like you're bringing in folk that are going to spend money in the venue.
Yeah.
On drink and whatever. So I'm like, it's different to see if they like promote the tickets themselves.
Yeah.
Then I don't mind, but it's when they make you do it and then takes
It's
you
not
half
a
it.
game, is that?
No. Fuck them. Fuck the system.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, was it sort of some gigs ahead, and I'm guessing I'm guessing you got music as well.
Aye man, I think that's the next thing we're doing after, or even.
Have we planned when we're releasing that? Yeah.
Nah, that's the next thing on the list. It'll be after these gigs anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Or even after the 18th, but before the 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So it'll be what out in the next
Few weeks.
Few weeks, alright, fair enough.
Aye, shoes. Yeah, that's usually the end of the month.
Yeah, this isn't.
Aye.
This year has gone very quick.
It has.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's my birthday next month. We're not that far into the year yet.
No, and it's what, already 4 months,
So it's nearly Christmas again.
Yeah.
It's only just been.
Yeah.
It's happened and it'll be Christmas the time this is up.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mental. Especially when you're busy, like doing stuff. It flies in like.
Especially when we do all the podcasts, it's virtually thrown as well.
Aye.
I feel like I can get to like 100 episodes sometime this year.
Oh, definitely. Man.
Yeah.
You'll have to do something like special for it.
Yeah. Maybe you guys.
Maybe do it on a boat.
Yeah, do it on a boat.
Do it on a boat.
Who you've had on.
We'll just all get
Just do a gig. Yeah.
Do it in Carmen Island.
Aye.
I'm sure that between those 90 bands that have been on, I'm sure there's
We
probably
could all
at least a good,
scrimps together,
at
right?
least a good, what, 150 odd people, I don't know. If probably a bit more, I don't know how the math works, but
I don't know how your maths works either.
no. But I reckon if you were all chip in, I think we could rent a barge for the weekend and
Hell yeah.
do a stupid mental gig.
Tends to do my podcast elsewhere. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing my podcast all in Bridgend for a long time. Yeah, it's a good place to do it because it's quiet and you know what I mean. So I've always brought all the bands here in the past.
Right.
But there's the Mac here, it does, so you can also play some gigs like those.
Oh, aye.
So when you come in, you've got the Mac key,
Aye.
make yourself a wee gig in there if you fancy it. Definitely want bands to play there, but it's maybe a bit awkward.
That might be a good thing to do in the future.
Aye, it'd need to be like properly promoted though, because I don't really think we're near anything.
Because this will be like the city centre.
Hey, no something like that's something else as well, like why live music's dying a wee bit. It's because nobody can be fucking bothered and got things. And it's like, I get it. But
Well, so a lot of people have got like, because I had the mindset when I was younger and it was like, oh, why would I go see the band if I could just listen to it in the house? And obviously, growing up a little bit, I was like, fair enough, it's much better to go see a band.
I'm talking
a
about
lot
like
of people-
smaller bands.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, folk can't be bothered, do you know what I mean?
Well, there's some great bands.
I know.
Because I'm pretty sure that some of the smaller bands are bigger than the
I like
mainstream
to
bands.
support all the grassroots scene as much as we can, and all the way through see the bands through Glasgow, the arena bands and that. It's always grassroots seems to be the way I'm
Yeah.
going. The majority of the time I'm more in
I
that
think there's a scene with it as well, like that's like a community kind of thing, which is always good with grassroots type stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a thing as well, like everything gets more expensive too for people.
Yeah, gigs on the cheap now.
No,
So
it's a shame.
that's the thing,
because
even with like local
great
stuff
thing.
as well, obviously it's not us that shape the price, it's
Aye.
the venues or the promoters
And
and
then
stuff.
as
And
well, it's
it's
not
like,
even half it's not their fault either.
Yeah.
It's just that
it's
is
just
what
it
it is.
is, yeah. And that's how it like becomes a bit of a ball ache trying to
Aye.
get people to come to your
Aye,
gigs.
because you feel a bit shitty asking.
Because you're like, oh, do you want to come to my gig? And they're like, yeah, and they're like, just gonna let you know, the ticket's 15 quid.
Aye,
but I
yeah.
didn't know it. Fuck
Yeah.
that. I can go to the Hydro for 30 quid more than that. And you're like,
One time-
that's not the point. You know what I mean? So,
Sometimes if you buying the bands, it's cheaper to buy the bands as well.
Aye. Well, what places buying on the door is more expensive now.
Yeah,
What's that then?
pay on the door. Yeah.
I think as well, like, the folk will rather just do that because it means they can decide on the night whether they're recording.
yeah.
Um,
I don't know what I mean.
but
It's a bit of that.
that way there's no commitment.
Yeah. Well, that's. I'm guessing that's the way the shit's selling then. I guess things are just getting more expensive. It's a bit shit at the end of the day.
I love how
I just
like,
like to
they're talking about boats.
boats.
Like,
Boats is the thing.
even the
And now we sometimes
ships sailing.
the ship's sailed away. I think this is the thing now because
That is.
we're always on the wheels half the time.
We are.
I think we need to do it.
We're the boat band.
The boat band.
The boat
Yeah.
boys. The boat boys.
The boat boys.
That's just god
Sailors.
awful.
Maybe you guys could have your own band and just have your band name on it or something.
Aye.
Because that's your venue, that's your
That's where we
your
live.
place.
Write a
That's
song
your-
called The Blue Barge
that's
instead of
your-
Yellow Submarine.
No, that sounds too adventurous.
The Blue Barge. Just do that.
Make it like a pirate at sea shanty. Just for no reason. And that's the only song that I'll ever do like that.
Would you go on the Union Canal, I guess, with that?
We should
Yeah,
do.
we need to.
Edinburgh at Glasgow. We need to get there to the gig in Edinburgh and the gig in Glasgow.
We'll use it as transportation. It's like the Batmobile.
So that we don't have a car, but we've got a boat. Like walking up to the venue and like, right, load-in's at 5 and like, right, I'm currently still up the canal and I can't get doing it, right? Do you mind holding on for a couple of hours?
You only go like 3 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You can run
Mine
past it.
tone us the rest of the way.
Yeah, you can
Right,
run.
I'm just going through the Falkirk Wheel, I might be here for a couple of hours.
Falkirk Wheel.
Oh man. We need to get a boat. But I'm going to buy
We
like,
take a boat.
I'm going to buy like even just a wee canoe
Just,
and just bring it to every gig. Like blow up one.
why?
I don't know because we're starting the boat thing now.
Just to have it
Aye.
for a laugh?
Aye.
It's a
Like
settle.
prop.
Jesus. Well, those inflatable guys are quite expensive.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like a fucking toy one.
Oh, right.
I'm not going to buy an actual boat.
I was like,
Bring it to every
those,
gig.
those inflatable boats are quite
Aye.
heavy and quite
No,
expensive.
No, half the places we play when they fit in.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny though.
That
Just
would
like
be.
flood the place and
I
then just
start blowing it up.
chuck all the gear in it just on that so we don't need to carry it. Yeah, that's an idea.
That is an idea.
Yeah,
We'll just drag it around with us.
yeah, put it on it. And then we'll go in water and just get it.
Aye. And we'll have a spare one for us.
That we've got it all planned out.
Aye, exactly. It's like we've thought about this before, but we haven't.
And it's opened our minds.
It has. Third eyes.
So we start something then think about getting a boat.
We've started something and I'm going to
Yeah.
go ahead and look on eBay.
Everyone's some other podcast is always someone going to write a song about Pussman Pat and something like Spine the Sam with one episode that everyone comes up with some ideas and they're going to do it.
Oh, aye, that's the hand.
That's what happens. It's always a good way. It's always a good way to do. Always think about these things as well.
The EP's getting scrapped. I'm going back and we're going
By
just-
boats.
No, not even that. We're going to just write songs about boats. forever now.
Hell yeah.
That's us.
Or we should just try and fit the word boat. I guess
Everything.
with like some ship.
Ship.
Or sail.
Vikings,
Yeah. We'll
Or just anything to do with something that goes on the water.
pirate, maybe like Ailstall now, like pirate, bring some pirate metal into the
That'd be great, man.
I need to do that. That'd be good fun.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah. Well, I guess do you guys want to go on a bit longer? Maybe we'll start with wrapping up, I guess. Maybe.
If you
It's
want,
up to you.
it's up to you.
Yeah, because I'll just check how we're getting on recording again.
Yeah.
We'll probably wrap up within a few minutes there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so
Yeah, that's fine.
I just realised you've probably had questions like
Yeah.
that. We've just been
we've
just
just
been
been
yapping.
Yeah, we just go the pro guys. Yeah, this is how we do the podcast. We just low-key do things that we think of.
Just let it slide.
Yeah,
Make it
let it
natural.
slide, yeah.
Let it-
Just like chill out in the podcast. That's
Yeah.
like it's like
talk about boats and that.
talk about boats, talk about trains half the time as well.
Train.
Even
Trains are, well, no, I don't like trains. Trains piss me off.
Trains are alright. ScotRail.
ScotRail.
Scott.
Yeah, off topic. Oh,
Yeah,
I can do
Gotta
that.
get banned for ScotRail if we
Banned
keep
for
talking.
ScotRail.
We always talk about Scotland on this podcast half the time.
ScotRail.
Yeah, it's always that's always getting mentioned on this podcast.
Scamming bastards.
Yep.
That's what.
Without better words, that is what they do.
Mind that time we were going to record again and your train app just kicked you for cases.
Oh yeah.
I thought you
that
were
was
a
fun.
bot. I don't blame them right now, but
And then went to ask that guy, is this the train? Is this the train for this bit? And he was like, no, it's left, mate. And I was like, well,
the train's still there.
Still there, the doors are still open and it's still making a noise, it's still here. And he was like, well, go and check then. I was like, all I was asking was that, see if it left, fair enough, at least I know that's probably where the train's gonna go. All I asked was, what train is it? Has it gone to that bit? And he was like,
But at the end, he just went, walked away.
went in the train and I didn't leave for another 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
I don't think that was the train, so he was right, but
It ended up being the train anyway.
yeah, it ended up being the train, luckily.
Yeah. We did battle with getting off a few times before it left,
Yeah.
but we were both too lazy.
Yeah.
That was it. If that was the wrong train.
That's a better train
Awesome.
story then.
Yeah.
We always have train stories in the podcast. So.
What other stories do you have about transport? This is interesting. The people will want to know.
Two
Cars?
buses, one bus, the buses one way and two buses short.
I've not had a bad experience with buses yet in the last while.
No.
They've been alright. To be fair, I've not really got many, but cars. When we done that festival, that was funny. We parked up after the ferry, got shouted at by a real woman.
Yeah.
That was a laugh.
And the car get driven into a wall,
I
continued to get driven into a wall.
scraped the whole side of it.
Yeah.
That was a laugh.
That's funny.
Stop.
Go back. No, it's fine, I'll get the...
It was
It's like
the noise.
Titanic, man.
Aye, the
Big
noise.
guys inside.
The noise destroyed.
Cars, cargo and the ferries and that as well. You know.
Oh, no, that's a fucking nightmare trying to park on a ferry.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, like, you can't do that, you just go straight.
Yeah.
Unless you get sent, like, up. Because then it's horrible.
You need to go up.
Aye.
You need 2-story ferries now.
Aye.
What's
Two
that?
story ferries. double
See
decker
if
ferries.
it's one of the, like, the big ones, man. You have to
Aye.
drive up the ramp and then put your handbrake on. Like, it's metal.
Used to.
I'm sure when the ferries are motion, some of the alarms go off in their vehicles. as well.
Oh, aye. See if the ferry gets kind of hit with a rogue wave and fucking shimmies in it.
Yeah.
All the alarms and all the cars go off.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I've seen that. We got the P&O ferry one time. I think that's encountered some car wash, you know.
Aye, it always happens, man.
Yeah, that's it. So a bit of ferries, a bit of transport, a bit of music.
I'm not too fussed with ferries. To be honest.
Yeah,
They're just cold.
cool things. You're sitting on the like the bottom and it's freezing. And you've got all the waves and you're in the middle of nowhere. you know.
Boats just take a long time.
They do, mate, aye.
Take forever, don't they?
They do.
They're not meant to be fast.
They should be.
Unless they're a
You
speed.
got speed, you got hydrofoils.
Even like, they're not like fast. They're quick, but
Aye, but they're not like cars.
Because you got a lot of friction in the water, don't you? That's the problem. Friction.
there's like fighter jet speed boats. That would be mental.
Yeah,
That would be metal, folk would die.
Yeah.
You've got some jet boats out there, I'm sure.
There would be a lot more explosions.
A bullet boat. Like the bullet trench.
It's all like these skims over the water, you know, like a skim.
Aye, and then it flying and flipping over.
It would catch a flight, wouldn't it?
Aye. And then it would crash.
Hit a wave and just
There would
go.
be
Actually,
no steering involved.
aye, but you could install wings on it so it can fly a bit.
I think they do.
Hit a wave and
Aye,
then
that's just called a seaplane.
Seaplane.
Yes.
That's already
It
a
already exists. Thought it was
$1
something.
million idea down the drain.
What the trains now?
Aye.
Trains that swim.
Trains that swim.
Trains that swim to the channel
What do
too.
you mean trains that like have got a line underwater?
Yeah.
Aye. That's still already a thing, mate. Aye.
There has to be more. There has to
What about a flying bus? Do you think that's a thing?
It's just a commercial plane.
Yeah.
Passenger plane. What else?
I'm out of ideas.
What other things can I think of?
I don't know. I'm out of ideas for transport.
I think we've covered it all.
Yeah.
Bikes that can fly.
Fucking cycles.
Don't be bikes that can fly.
More bikes. that
No,
fly.
we don't. We're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Basically because of the health and safety issues, I think.
But you do be fast bikes. There's just more bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chances that go 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is terrible.
You know.
Fast bikes are just motorbikes.
I mean, depends how fast you can pedal.
Motorbikes are pretty quick.
Aye, I mean, I don't think anybody can pedal that fast.
No, I don't think
A
so.
fast bike can be not a motorbike if you're fast at pedaling.
You have to go downhill.
Aye.
Theoretically, how fast could you get?
Flying scooter.
Flying scooter,
That's worse.
flying skateboard.
That is just death.
Yeah, it's just like a hoverboard, really, isn't it? You don't exist
Yeah.
yet.
No.
Flying maps.
Mhm.
Yeah. We just have to see if that'll happen in the future, eh?
We need
I
to-
don't know something, I don't think it will.
GTA 6 might have it.
Because, like, you know, the thing is, see how, like, Back to the Future was all about flying cars and that. How fucking shit would that actually be?
Yeah. Well, I don't know when we'll invent that because we've still not figured out how to stop shooting each other
Well,
and how to stop
but I mean, like,
arguing. and it's-
Flying cars is a terrible idea.
I think it would be great.
Yeah, but look at how many crashes there is on the road, where there's signs and road markings, and like everybody's on the ground. Mortality rate would definitely go up.
Aye, but I suppose then it means that all pedestrians can just walk about.
Aye, that's not a good thing.
So we'll just reinvent the roads just for us to walk on and other cars just fly above them. Like that. But surely that'd be a health and safety thing because if one of them just cuts it off, somebody's getting squished.
Terrible idea, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Future had it all wrong.
Back to the future. Well, we just passed 88 episodes, so we thoughts we kind of don't have the DeLorean with us in thoughts right now. We just suppressed 88 when 90.
Yeah.
Time lapse us out to 1990 on this episode.
I'm gonna go here and watch Back to the Future. I've decided.
That's all about the push.
I hate you. What do you mean you don't like Back to the Future? Why? How? How can you not like Back to the Future?
That's just done.
I'll go back.
I feel like you say these things just to annoy
Just
me.
annoy you, do actually.
I'll go back home and listen to Megadeth Rust in Peace because this is 1990.
Yeah.
Back in 1990. Yeah, I think it's been a real pleasure to get you guys on
Yeah,
board.
man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
listening to his top shite.
We even talk about the band half the time. We just
Aye, we don't really.
we just come on and casually just talk whatever we talk. But this is the band, you know, and you know we don't even talk about music half the time. You know,
We could just. I think we could talk about anything.
Yeah. Like that picture.
Let's not try. But I think
That picture's a bit mental.
Yeah,
It's making me
on
hang.
the edge.
got some art. Got that guy in this room off camera. So
That is cool.
so it's the old art guy who just gets
But
stuff.
somebody was definitely on acid painting that. That's an LSD painting.
Yeah.
It has to be. Look at that one, there, that has to be too.
I don't know. It was just feeling normal.
It's like with the stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's been a real pleasure to get you guys
Yeah,
on.
man. Appreciate it.
Is it Hemlock?
Hemlock.
Hemlock.
I don't know if I don't butcher the name, that's an
No,
honest
you're right.
Hemlock, so episode 90. Where can you, before we actually end off the podcast, where can you find you guys' socials and music and all that on?
Just on Instagram and Spotify under Hemlock.
Can't really find you on the old FB, as you say.
See, we've not really got a Facebook page. I've not really bothered making one, but
So I actually have to admit,
I don't know
actually,
if I should.
Because the thing is, well, there'll be one of those automatic ones that when you set up like an Instagram
Aye,
page.
Yeah.
I've got that. But
Yeah.
because it was
I'll
you,
shoot
right?
across
Actually
it.
message on your
Aye.
PM account, so that's what I mean. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like,
But
yes.
mainly more just Instagram, but there'll probably be a Facebook page somewhere.
Aye. I'll make one anyway.
Yeah, because I think Facebook, I think most social lots of bands now seem to be moving away from Facebook and
Instagram seems to be the
I
the
think
thing
companies just swap now. Yeah, activate Facebook and just move on to Instagram and DM bands that way.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest, even for getting in touch with like venues and that. And
Yeah.
everybody seems to answer Instagram more than emails
Because they're quicker as well.
messages and stuff. Aye, like.
That's it. It's quicker response. I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's we said. I guess we've said everything on the podcast. So just before we wrap up, do you want to just say? Do you want to say? Do you have an outro to say or anything like that?
Not really.
Just say that you're Hemlock.
I only go in. Don't be weird about it.
I haven't thought of outros. It would be one of those like, get some like,
One of
do
the
do 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 do. We're Hemlock.
That's awful.
countdown.
God awful. And it's all, it's also countdown. That's just copyright. I don't know.
I'll change the key
Yeah.
to that.
Don't
No,
do
No, I think I'll be alright anyway.
that. He's even tell you to leave it there because you fucked it up.
I have. Right, come on, Ian. You get that outro?
No.
If you want to make it really simple, the simplest thing I'll do is give you guys a fist bump.
Yeah, man.
Boom, boom. That's how we do it. If you want to just kind of like finish it, and then I'll say at the end, I'm just going to walk up the camera and just say peace out to you guys.
Yeah, man.
Or peace out to the camera.
Yeah.
So you want to peace out?
Peace out.
Peace out. That's it. And then signing off now.